Welcome viewers, welcome to my very first video on my very first YouTube channel. I bought an apartment in Bangalore in 2018 and until last month I had not transferred my electrical connection to my name from the name of the builder. However, when you buy an apartment, the builder staff have contacts in BBMP and BESCOM and they can help you with Khata transfer and immediate transfer. But you may end up paying a lot of extra money than what is actually charged. And somewhere that feeling remains that they have taken advantage of your compulsions. Fortunately, I was able to complete this process from start to finish without the help of any agent. If you are also planning to do name change in the BESCOM, I would ask you to watch this video till the end to know every detail of the process, and I urge all of you to do it yourself rather hiring agents or giving bribe. We should all do it ourselves. Next, I want to walk you through the steps involved, covering every little detail that might help you, hoping that even if any of you want to do it yourself, can benefit from my video and can complete the process in one attempt. Let's start. Let's dive in and go step by step. Step 1. What documents are required? Please make a note of this checklist. These are the documents required. You may find this checklist in the BESCOM office near to you. If you don't know local BESCOM office, you can find it either on Google or just inquire about it with the local people around you, maybe shopkeepers. Last two documents in the checklist were not mentioned by the BESCOM people, but they did ask for these, so I added them myself. So this is one kind of harassment you may face, or I faced, that you take a break from your office, arrange all the documents as I've been asked, go to the BESCOM office only to find out that you are missing two documents that were never mentioned in the checklist but are required. Come tomorrow, sir, with all the documents. I hope I can prepare you so that they don't tell you to come tomorrow. First thing first, let's see how and from where you can collect these documents. So, number one is application form with the passport size photo. Here is the application form that says installation transfer. I found this form on the internet. If you need, I can send you over the email. Just share your email ID in the comment box. This PDF also contains the documents as well as an application form. So you don't need to print all the pages. Page 1 to page 3 is the actual application form. Page 4 was not required, they never asked for this. Page 5 is the format of the NOC you should take from the existing or the current owner. So, if you have purchased the house from an individual, only then you would need this format. But if you have purchased the house from a builder, he himself must provide you with the NOC. But in the first case where you buy from an individual, you must fill in the details and have it signed by the current owner. Attach proof of identity of the current owner with this NOC format. Page 6 to page 9 is the content of the power supply agreement, which should be printed on a 200 rupee stamp, e-stamp paper. Now, page 10 is again the content of the indemnity bond, which also needs to be printed on 200 rupee stamp paper. I'll explain all about the power supply agreement and indemnity bond in a moment. Now, let me show you an image of my form. It was my form. I pinned my photograph in the top left corner, and on behalf of the existing customer, you must enter the current owner as it appears on the electricity bill. Installation address again as it appears on the electricity bill. The name of the proposed customer here, that's you. You will have to enter your name. Next is your contact information here. Then RR number and account ID which you can find on the electricity bill. Now check the first checkbox for the reason for seeking transfer of this installation. So you can check the option A, premises now owned by me. Point number two, again it depends that if you have purchased the property from an individual, you will need to pay the deposit to the previous owner, and later you can safely tick box to A to have amount already deposited transferred to your name. But if you have purchased the property from the builder, then they will already include that payment in the property price itself, and they will provide you a NOC, and you can again select 2A safely. So that amount that is already deposited to BESCOM will be transferred to your name. On the next page, you need to check the box for a new power supply agreement, as you will be making one, and sign below with your name and address here. The details in the table below will be filled in by BESCOM people. They will check the latest electricity bill and electric meter image of picture that you will take with you as a printout and fill in the details accordingly. They will sign and put the stamp. That's all you need to do in the application form. Let's check the checklist of the required documents again. The second document required is the NOC of the previous owner. I bought the apartment from the builder, so let me show you the NOC I got. This is how they printed the content of the NOC on their official letterhead. But again, if you're buying from an individual, you should use the format I showed you earlier. The third document is the photo ID proof. For this, I used my Aadhaar as it had the same address as the property. I don't think it's important, but good to have. The next documents required are the power supply agreement and the indemnity bond. They look like these. I'm showing you the snippets of the e-stamps that I bought. To purchase them, I suggest you to go to the nearest offices, such as the registry office, or to a store that sells e-stamps. You need to tell them that you need 200 rupees e-stamp paper for BESCOM power supply agreement and 200 rupees e-stamp paper for BESCOM indemnity bond. They will print and give it to you. They mostly have ready formats for power supply agreement content and indemnity bond content that they can print on e-stamps and give you. Because they do it for many other clients, so they know all about it. If you stay in the vicinity of Varthur or Gunjur, you can get these two easily from the shops outside the Varthur sub-registrar's office. Let me show you the location on Google Map. So if you are coming from Whitefield, you have to come this way. This is Varthur Lake. You you will take this road to come to Varthur. If you stay in Varthur, you know this place. If you are coming from Gunjur area, which is this side, or Sarjapur area, then this is the road you are coming. This is Gunjur here. Now you can look for Varthur sub-registrar office on the Google map, or you can look for Karnataka Bank Varthur, which is just adjacent to sub-registrar office. Now you have to take this road inside, and here you will see there is BBMP sub-registrar and registrar of marriages office. Here near this office there is this lane. On this lane you will find multiple shops that will be printing the e-stamps and typing the content of the agreements, etc. Next required documents are sale deed and the khata or property tax payment receipt. So obviously, before changing your name in BESCOM, you must already have the ownership of the property transferred to your name. The sale deed and khata or property tax receipt must be notarized. For this, you can also check with the e-stamp seller and they will arrange or guide you. You can easily find notary officers near Virtual sub-registrar office who do notaries. They charge around 10 to 20 rupees per page. This is how my notarized sale deed and khata receipt looked alike. This is sale deed. You must be having one for your property. And this is property tax payment receipt. Both are notarized. Finally, you need a copy of the last electricity bill and a printed photo of the electric meter. Please note that it will be preferable that you begin the process after paying the last electricity bill generated with all the arrears cleared. Also make sure that the printout of the e-meter image is not older than 2 days. Try to get it as latest as possible. Now buy a file and place all the documents sequentially inside it. You must first visit your local BESCOM office near you. I can show you exactly where Varthur BESCOM office is on the maps. You have to come down to Varthur police station first. Just next to the Varthur police station, there is this lane. Take this turn, and after traveling just 100 meters approx, you will see a shop here on the ground floor which sells iron rod or iron bars. On the first floor, this is the BESCOM office which is under construction. Now you have to take these stairs on the side of this building, go to first floor, and when you reach the first floor, there is a gate which is facing towards this road, which is that means the gate is here. You have to get inside. Here, when you enter the office, on the right you will find the cabin where junior engineer sits. Most of the time, a clerk or other junior employee will also be sitting there who will check your documents and fill in the details in this table after verifying your electricity bill and e-meter photo. This is this is the second page of the application form that I showed you earlier. Here he would mention the RR number which is printed on your electricity bill, account ID again printed on your electricity bill, and he will check the bill and note all these readings here. After that, he will just mark the date when this was inspected. Then he will get J's signature and stamp it. You can check with him if anything else is needed that needs to be done here itself, or you can now go to the main division office. For me, the division office was the one at Hope Farm Junction. I think it will be the same for most areas in and around Whitefield. Just confirm this again in the BESCOM office only. Now take your ride and vroom straight to BESCOM's main division office. Let me show you where exactly it is on the Google Maps. This is the Hope Farm Junction. If you are coming from Varthur or Whitefield, you have to come this way. If you are coming from Kadugodi, you have to come this way. If you are coming from ITPL, you have to come this way. Take a U-turn from the circle, and here in this building, there's a restaurant A to B which is at the ground floor. You have to go on the third floor. If you came by public transport, you must enter through the door on this side of the building. Then to your left, you will find the elevator or lift. Take the lift and go up to the third floor. If you came with your vehicle, there is an entrance to the parking on this side of the building. It's a paid parking lot and they charge very nominal, just 10 rupees for 2 hours. Now, you can park the vehicle there and take the elevator and go up to the third floor. Upon reaching the third floor, exiting the elevator directly in front of you, you will see the BESCOM office. Take the left door to enter. Continuing straight, you will notice the cash counter on your left. Turn right and enter the last room. As you enter, you will see a female staff on your left. Give her your file and tell her you came for name change. She will quickly review your documents and send you to other staff to obtain the revenue certificate. It will look like this. Basically, the staff will check your account, and if everything looks good, no arrears, etc., they will give a good revenue report. Take this report and come back to see the same lady. She will sign and send you to the next room here. From there, you need to collect a blue file like this. Write your name, address, and your phone number on the file and punch all the documents in the file. This file will already contain some papers. You must put your documents above them. The puncher should be hung attached to the almirah near the door. Punch all the documents and give the file to another lady sitting in the corner. She will create a case and ask you to pay the fee at cash counter. Take the file and go to the cashier and pay the fees here. Only cash is accepted, please note that. Once the fees have been paid, take the receipt and file and return to the same staff. Show the receipt and submit the file. That is it. You are good to go. Your name will automatically be reflected on the BESCOM website after a month. That's what they told me. And once your name is reflected, what is next? I am really not sure right now on that. But once my name is reflected on my electricity bill, I'll find out about the next steps. And after I have done it successfully, I'll create another video to show you all. Congratulations, you just did it on your own. Feel happy about it.